Happy 2026, Leo. Here we go. Here is your Tarotscope for January 2026. What does Leo need to know? Okay, this is definitely a time of withdrawal. We've got the Hermit. You are being called to really go within, to take time away from other people, to be in your own energy, to not feel obligated, to almost like to nurture anything but yourself in this moment. Like, you are definitely, I mean, obviously if you have children, you gotta do what you gotta do, but like in general, you're not being asked to really go outside of yourself for connection at the moment, because like maybe there has been a disconnect with yourself. Maybe there has been this like almost come down after the holidays, after the new year, where you're like, ugh, like I'm actually exhausted and I need time to myself to like really sort through some of, either like maybe some of you have had some epiphanies or situations happen over the holidays that's like calling for withdrawal, that's calling for reflection, that's forcing you to almost reevaluate how you want to approach certain relationships or certain avenues even. Like, it's just a real call to go within. So let's get a little more clarity around, yeah, you're looking at your life. Again, this has come out like so many times, but it's January. It's not a shock. It's the Three of Wands. You're looking at your life from a bird's eye view. You're looking at it from like a zoomed out perspective where you're looking at all opportunities that are available to you. And in this moment, it's like you need all of the energy that you are typically happy to give out. But for right now, it's like you need that to see where you're going and to really feel confident in the path that you're doing. This also speaks to like luck happening. Like, there's a lot of preparation that goes into mapping out one's life and figuring out what one wants for the year, and you know, that whole maybe even like not pressure, but that guidance to kind of get some more organization. I mean, it's Capricorn season, so to like organize in a certain avenue like your life and to kind of take control over things, it's a real calling. And for right now, I feel like maybe you've been looking at things from a perspective of like a we, and you need to be looking at things through a perspective of a me. Like, what are my needs right now? And when I'm clear on what I want and how I can get there and the things that I want to work on, then I can maybe look at things more clearly from a we perspective, instead of not knowing kind of where the individual needs are at the moment. Okay, what else can we say for our beautiful little lions? Yes, this one as well. Does this one want to come out first? No. Okay, King of Wands, visionary, leadership, entrepreneurship. Like, this visionary way, this withdraw is giving you a really good perspective, a really good idea of an outlook and vantage point even. Like, yes, this one's like super zoomed out, but this one, like, he's grounded, he's at the top of the mountain, he's looking around, like he's traversed all of the obstacles in the way, and he is at the mastery point of this. And so this point of withdrawal, this point of like goal setting even, and like being able to see the trajectory that you want to go in and what you want to invest in for yourself, is going to lead you to a real point of mastery, a real point of being able to like not only lead your life, but like this goes back to the we thing, not only lead your life, but also help lead, you know, the we situation, whether it's like you're a couple or you're a family, or, you know, you're responsible for your parents or any of those type of situations. It gives you a lot more ability to support the people around you and be in that position of leadership, of strength, and of vision for other people as well. Is this reversed? No. So this is, funnily enough, this is one of the only times this has come up tonight in the upright position. But the Hierophant, you're being asked to look at things in the way that they need to be done, in a way that's like a little more traditional, in a way that's a little more institutional, in a way that is a little more ubiquitous, in a way, like a way that's been tried and true. You're being asked to look at this and say like, okay, it doesn't even necessarily need to be what other people have what's tried and true for them, but like when you look back at your life, what is tried and true for you? What helps you get to where you need to go? What helps you learn and develop these skills and gather resources and tools? What is valuable to you? What's been historically valuable for you? And the Hierophant needs, because you need to be in a place of leadership in a way, because you need to be able to help guide other people. It's like, don't forget to do the things that set yourself up for success. You're not necessarily like being like a super free spirit in this aspect. And for you, Leo, that can be hard, because Leos, I like to say, are like I've heard this before, that they are like a fire that needs to be tended to. Leo does need some tender, loving care. They need some attention, but they also need systems that are set up for their own success, because if you're going your own way, if you're doing things the way that nobody else is, then you need a lot more support. You need a lot more stoking of your fire. You know, you need a lot more external support, and right now it's like you're not being asked to have that. You're being asked to like use your inner strength and really develop that wholly in this month. Okay, what else do we have for our beautiful little Leos for January 2026? This one? Okay. Princess of Wands, creative spark, free spirit. Funny, we were talking about creative spark, free spirit. There are aspects of your life that, you know, because you need to do things a little more institutionalized or traditionally in your own way, that like there's still a part of you that has these passions, these unexplored parts of yourself, these things that need to have fun and release, and not just be super depressed and like feeling super responsible for everything. You're meant to have fun. You're meant to take on new hobbies, new interests, new connections for not only yourself, but like for your spirit, your soul. It can get really soul sucking when we are only serving others, and when we have an obligation, and especially for Leo, who again, that tending to, you need to tend to that creative side. You need to tend to that more free spirit, even if it's just like an alternative personality, which for most Leos it's not. It's a main personality. It's not like a secret, you know, Sasha Fierce like alternate. This is, you need to be able to stand in your spotlight and to have fun and to try these different things so that you know what feels good to you. And with this time to yourself, it doesn't always mean like connecting with other people. This can be chasing those creative sparks internally, like for yourself, pursuing new hobbies, trying new things, signing up for a new class or a personal one-on-one lesson or whatever it is. But like, have some fucking fun. You're grounded in it. You're able to do it. And the way that you do that lights you up. You get inspiration. You get ignited in your soul. And again, for a fire sign, that's very important to be ignited. Okay, what else do we have? Oop, oop, oop. 1, 2, okay. Reversed. You guys are overcoming some heartbreak, and maybe that's where this need to go within is, and that need to not feel so reliant on making decisions from a place for other people and putting yourself first in a way. Going with the flow. This one has come up for Cancer as well. So if you have like a strong Leo and Cancer placement, like this is just that reiteration of like, you're doing the work, you're healing from the things that you need to, and continue to put that time and effort into yourself, because you're releasing yourself from that pain. And while you're doing that, like, don't fight it. don't fight trying to heal faster than you are, or to be like vulnerable. Like when a wound is raw, like how easy it is to infect it or to agitate it. It's like, don't be too worried about like forcing the healing, because you may be too raw and need to be with yourself for right now so that you can kind of get through this, set yourself up for success, have a little fun, be able to get to where you need to go, but like save your energy because you're going to need it. Don't waste it on spiraling out or doing things that aren't going to serve you. This card specifically speaks about like with the current and the river. It's like, it's so much easier if you let yourself be moved by the river and the current than to fight against it and exert all of your energy, because like you're at some point you're gonna have to need more energy to like get yourself to where you need to go, or bring yourself out of the river, whatever it is. Okay. Ooh. This is the crystal that wants to work with you for January 2026, and you got turquoise. Peace, tranquility, and patience. Tranquil and calm, turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in the everyday and each moment in your life matters. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all your labors of love, including yourself. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many indigenous traditions and used as a source for healing and connection. Link to the heavens within yourself, the parts of you that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, bye, Leo. We'll see you next month. Love you. Be easy on yourself, okay?